excited? Season's about to start.
I am. I like the preparation that we've had. You know, we would have liked to have had Joel and Markel more, but the group has been great. The fitness base is excellent. They worked hard to, you know, come in with the sort of bodies that we had asked for, and just excited to start the season.
In what ways has patience kind of been a guiding principle for you guys? Patience. How much has that been a guiding principle for you guys throughout the preseason leading up to this point, moving forward, do you think?
I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? You know, we all get excited when you get a first pick. You get excited when Joel's healthy. You get excited when, you know, Brian does a hell of a job and brings in Amir and JJ. And, like, there's reasons to be excited all over the place. And then there's also the reality, like, you know, there's a newness that you can't dismiss. And so somewhere out there, like the reality of our situation colliding with the excitement, you try to find perspective. And there has to be some temperance, there has to be some level of patience. And since I'm the head coach, I hope it comes from me. And it's something that we remind our guys of a lot, that you're not going to skip steps. It's going to take a while to figure some stuff out. Let's just keep putting in great days, and I have learned that they do add up.
Is the patience that has to come from you, is that hard? Because I'm sure you're excited too.
I think that this year, probably more than any of my other 4 years, the balance of winning and development has never been as dramatic, because I feel greedy too. Like, our goal is to make the playoffs. And I look over and I have, you know, two young guys that have never played a second of real NBA basketball in Markel and Ben. And Ben's kind of like a redshirt rookie, and Markel is a legitimate rookie. And you see it. You see it all the time. We've seen it in preseason that they're young. And so, you know, that's on me to walk that line of development. It's my job to grow Markel Fultz and Ben Simmons as examples. And it's also my job to try to find ways to grow the program and win. And, you know, when you come out and you publicly say, we have a goal to make the playoffs, I don't deliver that irresponsibly. Like, that came out of my mouth. And there is no book that tells you how to walk both of those lines. They're very mutually exclusive.
What is your vision for minutes for Joel in the first game or second game?
I don't really know if there's like a solid number. I can tell you, if you were to choose a number, it's somewhere like in the teens. You know, I think one of the things that we're doing this year, unlike previous years, is, you know, there's a little bit of a looseness in relation to, it doesn't have to be rigid if the game didn't like dictate some track meet. What I've told everybody is, when you study NBA rules, and I'm assuming everybody has done your homework and know that the rules have changed, timeouts aren't as frequent, timeouts are shorter. This is like I'm coaching in the London Olympic Games again. The game moves. I can have guys at a scorer's table for 2 minutes with no stoppage. And so sometimes the torrid pace of a game doesn't favor Joe, you know, when you get flying up and down. So the minutes thing is, we're going to learn more about that. There will be some minute restrictions, but it's also a judgment of how is the game being played, not just, you know, looking at a rote, rigid number.
So to get back to 30 is going to be a difficult thing early in the season.
I would guess so, but I think the medical people will be better off answering that.
How does he seem to you? I mean,
I think he's great. I think he's great in so many places. His spirit is great, his work ethic, his commitment, you know, and when somebody comes in and an organization rewards you with a contract that he has been rewarded with, it's a statement all over the place. It's a company, it's an organization, it's Josh and Blitz saying, we want you with us for a long time, and we get what we think you're worth, and here's a extraordinary contract, a life-changing contract. Then it comes, you know, now there's a responsibility that he has to grow himself, to grow his teammates, to look at this like, this is my home for a while. And I think like he feels like that, and he acts like that, and he practices like that. And it's, you know, I'm seeing a maturing, blossoming Joel Embiid
That
we all should be thrilled that he's in a 76er uniform.
comes off the bench. You also have Dario, someone like TJ and Amir. I mean, what do you like about the way the bench is rounding up right now? What type of group do you think you have there?
Energy, toughness, some experience. TJ's got a great motor. Dario's got a great heart. I think that you can paint a picture of that second group, if that's what we're going to call it, and deliver some accurate positives. There's experience there that can sort of nurture Markel. You start going with Amir and Dario and TJ, who's been around me for a while. It's a good group that can help Markel along the way, and that type of thing is important as it relates to second teams and especially growing Markel Fultz.